मॉर्निंग सर।
गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा।
सर मुझे एक क्वेश्चन में डाउट है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस जो हम अभी कर रहे हैं।
ओके,
उसके अलावा एक डाउट है सर।
व्हिच वन?
सर स्क्वैश लोड कैसे निकालते हैं?
कौन सा?
स्क्वैश लोड।
स्क्वैश लोड।
जी सर। सर फॉर्मूला तो मुझे पता है कि यील्ड स्ट्रेंथ इनटू क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया, पर सर मुझे यील्ड स्ट्रेंथ समझ नहीं आ रही कि कैसे फाइंड आउट होगी।
नहीं, आपने ये टर्म कहाँ से ली है?
सर ये ना हमें असाइनमेंट में आया हुआ है, तो उसमें ना सर मतलब जो हमारे पास बुक भी है तो उसमें स्क्वैश लोड का कोई पार्ट नहीं है, और जो उन्होंने नैप्टल की मतलब अपने लेक्चर्स नोट्स दिए हुए हैं
हाँ हाँ।
उसमें भी सर उसमें सिर्फ फॉर्मूला है, बट उसमें ये नहीं बताया हुआ कि यील्ड स्ट्रेंथ कैसे निकलेगी।
ओके, कैन यू सेंड मी द असाइनमेंट डिटेल्स या तो क्वेश्चन, है ना? फिर आई
तो सर मैं आपको व्हाट्सएप कर दूं?
हाँ, व्हाट्सएप नंबर है तो आप कर दें।
जी सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
ठीक है, वो वी कैन डिस्कस इट सेपरेटली। लेट मी गो थ्रू दैट स्टेटमेंट, राइट?
सर आई विल सेंड यू।
भेज दें, कोई बात नहीं। दिस वन?
यस सर। सर इसमें इन्होंने ना एंड कंडीशंस बताई है कि KL/R में वो कर सकूं, तो सर प्रॉब्लम आ रही है।
ठीक है, मैं देता हूँ आपको आंसर इस क्लास के बाद, ठीक है?
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर।
थैंक यू।
Hey guys, the objective of this video is to work out the squash load. The squash load is given in section 10.6.2.2 of AS 3600. Just to introduce our problem, we have a section, a concrete section, which is 100 by 200. We have steel layers at 15, 100, and 185 from the top. This is the distance from the top to the centroid. The characteristic strength of our concrete is 50 MPa. The yield stress of the steel bars, our steel, is 200 MPa.
Hello guys. It's almost time. Can you listen? Can you see the screen right now, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Another 2-3 minutes, we shall be starting. Just wait, please. I'm waiting for the students. Actually, right now only 39 students are here. Shall we start? It's almost time. Okay, the topic remains the same. We have been discussing the design of base column bases. One simple numerical, we have done it for the slab base type. And just to make you aware about this process, uh, what are the design criteria for gusset base type, right? So if you remember that in the very first lecture of column bases, we have discussed that primarily there are two types of column bases. One is slab base and another one is gusset base. So today's lecture shall be focus on the basic design criteria, and we also try to solve the numerical based upon that. Right. To save the time, I think very quickly we go through the design criteria. The same topic shall be shared, and we shall try to solve the numerical comparatively in like at slow pace, right? So when we actually do the numerical, that will make the things more clear as far the basic design and fundamental criteria are concerned. So right now, I don't know, like you guys were presuming that we do not have the class, but it was never announced that we are not having the class. It's only 39 students are here. But anyhow, it's their loss. But I presume that more students shall be joining. If you are in contact with somebody, then just flash a message to all of them who are not here that please join so we can uh, like we are already starting it, but they at least come to know about the basics so they do not miss the whole lecture. Anyhow, so the topic itself says right now you can see it on the screen that is the gusset base, right? What is the gusset base? This process we have clearly discussed yesterday in one of the two lectures that if the column, maybe I can open it to show you the basic of the gusset plate. The figure that you are seeing right now is the front elevation of the gusset base type column connection, right? इसमें जो portion shade किया हुआ है like this one, and this one, thus I'm marking it in red. Like this is the gusset plate. If you look at the gusset plate from the side, it is. I think I should open that the very first lecture on plates, column bases that we have done. This was the PowerPoint slideshow that was discussed in the very first lecture on column basis, and this picture which you are seeing right now, this one is the gusset base type column connection, right? If you look at this figure, there's a one member here, this one, which I'm marking it, and it goes till the base plate, right? And the angle of is covering that the bottom part of the plate. If you look at the plate from the side, its shape is like this. uh, like this, right? This is the side view. So when the column is provided with the gusset plate, then we say that this connection is gusset type column base connection. And the question is, why do we need to go for the gusset base? This is the principal question. And I have highlighted in brief. You can always, एक चीज मैं और clear कर दूं, do not depend entirely on the notes that I give to you, right? There are many other things that you need to refer to. That is your class book, class notebook, that is the textbook that was referred to you in the very beginning. So you should always keep studying that, because during the lecture we are not discussing the sentences and the formation and the other relevant details, which are not that important, but one should be aware of that, because if you do some extensive reading, then it is very easy to remember the things. So I have just jotted down the brief that why do we need to go for the gusset base. The gusset base, if we compare it with the slab base, the slab base is like this, right? There's a direct column here, and the load is transferred directly to the base plate through the bearing, right? Through bearing only, right? But in case of the gusset base connection, when the load is comparatively bigger, higher, and ultimately the whole load is to be transferred to the slab plate, this plate, right? The size of the plate will be bigger with higher load. It shall be more bigger if the load is more. Ultimately, if the thickness of the plate gets on added up, thickness of the plates keep on increasing with the increase in the load that is to be transferred to the concrete underneath. जो कंक्रीट नीचे है उसके ऊपर लोड ट्रांसफर करना है, उसका जितना लोड ज़्यादा होगा उस हिसाब से बेरिंग प्लेट का साइज एंड द थिकनेस ऑफ द बेरिंग प्लेट वो बढ़ती जाती है, राइट? अब thickness of the bearing plate is primarily required here. Let me mark it in blue color. The thickness of the base plate is just a minute. The thickness of the base plate is primarily required here at the critical junction, right? And the size of the plate is required to transfer the load uniformly across the concrete connection, and the thickness means the load of the steel that is provided as a part of the base plate will be more. So when the load is more, we just simply cannot directly adding up to the size and the thickness of the plate which is at the base. So we have to think of certain another arrangement, right? And that arrangement is gusset plate. When the load is more and when the thickness of the base plate is coming very large, then we can always go for gusset plate. That would help us to reduce the size of the or the thickness of the base plate, because the gusset plate helps us in partly transferring the load through bearing, that is the function which slab is doing, and partly through the gusset plate. अब लोड ट्रांसफर की जो मैकेनिज्म है, इट इज शेयर्ड बाय टू दीज टू फैक्टर्स, पार्टली बाय बेयरिंग एंड पार्टली थ्रू द गदर प्लेट. अब गदर प्लेट जो है वो साइड पे है, दैट आल्सो टेक्स केयर ऑफ द मोमेंट दैट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड. इफ यू सी दिस फिगर, आई एम erasing this blue line. Now if you see this figure very clearly, you can see that the gusset plate is extending from this end to the far end of the base plate. That means it is spread across the full width of the base plate, right? If you compare it with the slab base, this is the slab base. अब slab base में जो this portion is not covered, the angle is up to this place only, whereas in case of the gusset plate, we extend the gusset plate up to the end or the across the full width of the plate. So that also takes care of the movement, and it helps us to reduce the thickness of the base plate. That is the prime function. If somebody asks you that what is the need of going for the gusset plate when we have the choice to go for the slab base, So only answer in this case is that slab base transfers the load through direct bearing. Direct bearing, like one of the girl was asking, what is the crush load, right? Crush is crush load पूछ रहे थे आप, कौन सा load पूछ रहे थे?
So squash load.
Squash load. So squash load is also the same as we are dealing. इसके उसके आंसर पे तो बाद में आएंगे, but it is this in context that when we have done it for the compression members, we have done that there are two ways of column failure. One is direct bearing, that is crushing load, crushing and squashing, right? These are the two simple terms which are synonym to each other. And another one is the buckling, right? Buckling is the bending of that particular compression member. So anyhow, I will come to that question later on, but in this context, I'm saying that the load with the help of gutter plate is transferred partly by bearing and partly by the gutter plate itself, which extends across the full width of the base plate, right? And what is the advantage that is already discussed? Effect is that advantage of having this is that reduction in the thickness of the base plate. It helps us in reduction of the thickness of the base plate, and of course the thickness of the base plate, because the thickness of the size of the base plate is somewhere generally it is around 600 800 mm, right? Like half a meter or like quarter of a meter, and almost the same width. That means it's a huge weight actually. So to reduce the weight of the plate and also to help us the safe transfer of the load to the base, so we go for gusset plate. And gusset plate, if you look at the elevation, it is provided like this. It has certain height, right? And it spread across the, if you look at already I explained in the diagram that ये पूरी कॉलम की width के साथ में चलती है, and the main focus is this portion, और इसलिए इसको इसकी अगर साइड्स अलग करके इसका सेक्शन बनाए, साइड व्यू बनाए, it looks like this, right? साइड पे टेपर कर दे इतना पोर्शन, because the load is to be transferred vertically. So this is just to reduce the weight of the plate, which is insignificant. So this is general mechanism. इसके ऊपर फिर हम एक angle लगा देते हैं, that is cleat angle, that is flange cleat angle, that also runs through the full length, right? So this is the view which you can generate from this side. Now coming back to the this is front view and this is a side view, which already have shown it to you. This is gusset plate, and it runs like this. This is tapered from the side. It's a general just to reduce the weight, because this portion is insignificant. There is no need to that to go for the full width across the full length of the plate. And this one is the flange cleat angle. It also runs through the full width of the, this is width of the base plate, right? This is side view. So hope you are clear with the views and the load which is coming over the base plate under the knee, that's the reaction, that is small w. So keeping these basic drawing of this gusset plate, now we are moving to the basic design criteria, right? And basic design criteria already we have discussed as the most critical section is the edge of the column, that edge of the flange of that column. And this is the total length, and the load which is to be, which is carrying, which is causing the moment, like this moment, and this is due to this. And this moment is M upon WC scale. If I draw it and symbol diagram, this is W, right? And the moment of this W about this section, for example, this is XX section, and this length is C, right? and this value is WC square by 2. This is simple WC into C by 2, right? We already have, you know it. And this is the moment at the critical section, right? Now, there's one line written here, the thickness of the angle will add to the thickness of the plate along the leg of the angle, right? इसका मतलब क्या है लाइन का? यहाँ पे लिखा है that I'm just making it more clear here. Okay. If you look at this section, which I have circled here, right? There's a thick angle here provided. This is as part of the flange angle. This is the angle, right? And जितने portion पे angle लगा हुआ है, angle की thickness, this is T, and the plate thickness. For example, this is T and the plate thickness is T. The total thickness which is required here, that also helps us to reduce the thickness of the base plate, because the total thickness हम इस formula जो bending moment edge पे आ रहा है उसके हिसाब से calculate करेंगे. The total thickness will be in the thickness of the angle which is and the plate below it, right? And यहाँ पे जो thickness है इस section के ऊपर, this will be thickness of this portion and thickness of this portion. If this is T1 and this is T2, and the T that we shall be working will be T1 plus T2, right? This is the point that we were discussing कि गजर प्लेट के साथ हमारे बेस प्लेट thickness कम हो जाती है, because the load is being transferred through this base plate through this angle to the base. Right, so we shall be working the total thickness at this particular section, which is critical section. I'm drawing it in blue line, right? This section पे जो total thickness है, that is the thickness of this angle and thickness of the plate, right? That is T1 and T2, right? So how to calculate this thickness? So we'll be driving a little bit the relation, but you do not need to remember. You can directly remember the relation. So bending moment already we have worked out, that is WC square, and bending strength of the guzzle plate, that is the strength of the guzzle plate which is provided here, and that is based upon that M upon I is equal to F upon Y. The bending formula जो पहले भी आप कर चुके हैं, तो उसके हिसाब से and multiplied by these two factors, right? There's 1.2. So you remember this MD is equal to 1.2. This is Fy, that is ZE. What is some? Can somebody tell me what is ZE? If you look at this formula, this is M is equal to F into I upon Y, right? And this F I upon Y, this is section modulus. If you remember, you have studied this section modulus. This is section modulus, right? So M is equal to F into ZE, and we have applied a factor depending. This is given in the design code, and you just remember it, right? So this is the formula which we shall be applying to balance this moment and the bending strength of the guzzle plate. So we equate both these equations. I'm just rubbing it. So we equate these two terms, M with MD, right? Equating these two both these two terms, I have written here equating 1 and 2, and this 1 upon T square is the modular section, that is B, that is as this is BD square. So we are calculating it for unit length, and length we have taken as 1, this is 1, and thickness we have taken as T, right? So keeping unit length and thickness as T, this is B, that is 1 meter, and this is T square, that is thickness, divided by 6, right? So the formula that is 1.2 Fy divided by gamma O is equal to WC square by 2, दोनों को equate करेंगे, then we get this relation T is equal to 2.5 W gamma MO and divided by Fy whole under the root. So you can directly remember this formula. The thickness of the plate at the critical section. And let me make it again, I reiterate this statement. The thickness that we are calculating is the thickness of the angle here. I'm coming back to this diagram. That thickness that we are calculating is the thickness of the angle at the critical section. Right? That means T1 and T2 here. This is what we are calculating with this formula. And this formula says that the thickness of the total thickness at the critical section is equal to 2.5 W. 2.5 W. W is the pressure which is coming from the underneath. This shall be calculated depending on the base area of that plate. उसको हम calculate करेंगे जैसे पिछले question में किया था. Gamma MO and Fy you already know, that is T is equal to 2.5 W gamma O and gamma MO divided by Fy. So you should remember this, right? And based upon this, it's also clear what we are talking about the T. The T that we are calculating with this formula is the total thickness, that is thickness of the angle and thickness of the plate. I'm repeating again and again, so you do not do the mistake here. So the thickness को work out कर लेंगे, T1 plus T2, and we shall then design the rest of the process, right? इसी portion को समझना है, बाकी we directly move to the design of the gusset plate connection. And when we say that we have to design the gusset column connection, so what exactly we are talking about? That size of the base plate, जैसा कि हमने पिछले question में किया, we have to find L, we have to find B, we have to find the thickness of that base plate. Then second one is, this is the difference than the previous question, that we have to define the gusset plate size, thickness and dimensions. जो gusset plate ये वाली taper की हुई है, इसकी हमने dimensions workout करनी है, right? Then the gusset angle TG, gusset angle वो हमने डिजाइन करना है, and the thickness of the, this is as per IS 800, that TG, that the thickness of the angle that is to be selected, gusset angle should not be less than 16 mm. ये थोड़ा सा आपको याद रखना है, that TG should not be thickness of the angle which is provided here as ये वाली thickness of the lead, right? For example, ISA 150 into 150 into ये वाली thickness जो है steel table से देखेंगे कौन सी available है, right? So we shall also be discussing this. Number of bolts, this is to be designed, and welding size if it is to be designed with the help of welding, right? So these are the design steps. First of all, as we have done it in the slab based type, we assume the FCK, or if it is not given, FCK is the nominal strength of the concrete, characteristic nominal strength of the concrete. For example, if it is M20, then it has to be 20. If it is M40, then we work out the bearing strength, we work out the area required. Total load factor जो दिया होगा उसको हमने 0.45 FC के साथ divide करना, we get the required area, right? Then we select the size of the gusset plate. The size of the gusset plate, as mentioned, it should not be less than 16 mm. Thickness of the plate should not be less than 16 mm. So all these steps shall be clear to you when we do the numerical. So we are starting with the numerical, right? So before we start with the numerical, just try to see certain basic dimensions that we shall be referring to. This is the plan of the gusset plate. This is column. This is thickness of the flange here. Okay. This dimension is thickness of the flange, and this one is the thickness of the gusset plate, that is TG, and this one is the thickness of the angle, that is TA, and यहाँ से लेके this यहाँ तक, this is the length of the angle, and this one is the overhang. The same is on the other side. Are you clear with this? If you look at the elevation of this is the side of the column, this is flange width, this one, this is the thickness of the gusset plate, thickness of the angle, and यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, right? This is the length of the leg of the angle, and rest of the portion, it is overhang. If you're clear with this, then because अभी हमने इसी nomenclature को use करके आगे design को carry करना है. Are you clear with the dimensions? Hello.
Yes, sir.
सर एलिवेशन रिपीट करना सर एक बार.
Elevation, this one.
यस सर.
If you compare it with the plan, you can always see that this is, एक बार दोबारा मैं इसको रब कर देता हूँ. Right? How many lines you can see? Okay. This is thickness of the flange of the column, TF. Right? Then next is, this is thickness of the gusset plate, this is TG. Then this one, thickness of the leg of the angle, TA. And then the length of the leg, ये वाली line, right? This is LA, and then बाद में जितना portion बच जाएगा at the end of the plate, that will be overhang, right? So moving ahead, the same has been mentioned here, that if the bolt connections are there, only ये भी point आपने note कर लेना, मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे, the angle, that is the gusset angle, ये वाला, connected with flange is only provided if bolt connections are used. Right? If the bolts are not used, then we do not provide this angle. उस केस में ये हमारी डायग्राम जो है वो ये वाली वो ऐसे बन जाएगी. This is column line. This is flange of the column. ये column आ रहा है आपका इस साइड से, right? Then it will be gusset plate, this one, right? अभी जो एंगल आपको दिख रहा है इस फिगर में, ये यहाँ पे नहीं होगा, ये यहाँ पे नहीं होगा, right? If it is a welded connection, so we shall not be providing the angle here, right? So covering all these dimensions here, so we are now looking at the total length of the base plate. The total length of the base plate is equal to D. You look at this diagram. The total length of the plate is यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, right? This will be the length, and this is equal to this D, depth of the column, right? Plus thickness of the flange gusset plate, that is दोनों साइड पे लगी. This is 2 into TG, right? Next, प्लस क्या आ रहा है आगे?
एंगल थिकनेस सर।
एंगल थिकनेस तो लेंथ में आ जाएगी ना, एंगल की,
लेंथ
बिकॉज
सर।
एंगल ऐसे होता है ना, एंगल थिकनेस इज लेंथ इज हियर इंक्लूडिंग द थिकनेस, सो दिस इज विल बी 2LA प्लस
ओवरहैंग सर।
2 into overhang, right? If you are clear with this dimension, that is okay. Similarly, this is for bolted connection. If it is welded, this is for bolted. If it is welded, then length will be equal to D plus 2 into TG. LA nahi rahega, right? This will not be there in bolted connection because we are not providing the angle in bolted welded connection. Plus 2 into overhang. So these two things you remember. Just be very clear, not remember. अगर clear है तो automatically it's a simple addition of the dimensions, right? So then if you are done with the L, you can easily calculate the width, because width is the total area which is required divided by L. You can go for B, right? Then you check step number 5, bearing pressure, is it force divided by area जो हमने provide कर दिया है, and it should be less than 0.45 FC के जो कल हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे ना परसों, what is 9 for M20 this value is 0.45 into 20 and this is 9 Newton per mm, right? Then step number 6, thickness of the base plate, जो भी formula हमने डिस्कस किया, this is 2.5 W gamma MO divided by Fy. W की वैल्यू यहाँ से आएगी, gamma MO you know it, Fy you know it for the given steel. Then you can calculate the thickness of the base plate. And thickness of the base plate, mind you, this is the thickness of the angle if it is provided, if it is a bolted connection, plus thickness of the base plate, right? उस इसको जब हम न्यूमेरिकल करेंगे तो उसमें ये हम वर्कआउट करेंगे दैट थिकनेस ऑफ द बेस प्लेट हैज टू बी total thickness minus the thickness of the angle. So this will be the actual size of the plate. Then anchor bolt जो foundation bolt जिसको बोल देते हैं हम लोग foundation bolt, these are to be provided 4 numbers at each corner, 4 numbers, right? Length is also there. Then connection, as if it is welded, then we have to check the welding length जैसे हमने पिछली बार किया है. If it is bolt, then we have to calculate the bolt value, and then total load divided by the bolt value, we can calculate the total number of bolts, right? So with this basic process, we are now shifting to the numerical. You can note down the statement. A column ISHB 350 to carry a load of 1700 kilonewton compressive and factored, it is given, and then we design base plate and connections, right? Assume M20, this is M20 grade of concrete, right? So this is simple statement. We have to design a gusset plate. It's written that we have to design a gusset plate connection, right? So to start with, जैसा कि हमने पहले डिस्कस किया है, that always it's always good to write down the basic fundamental dimensions parameters from the steel tables or the IS code. This is given 1700 ISHB. For ISHB, referring the steel table, you can get TF. This is SP61 already हमने किया, जो steel table is a part of this SP standard publication 61 1964. steel table यहाँ से publishers ने copy किया because उसका हमें rest of portion required नहीं है, तो we always refer to the steel table. So these are the basic parameters. Thickness of the flange depth, this is 350. Area of the column is 9221 mm square. Thickness of bed 10.1. Width of the flange These are the basic properties of the column जो हमें दिया गया है, right? All these dimensions is always good to note down from the steel table. So this dimension is 250, this dimension is 350, right? Rest of the dimensions, thickness of the band, thickness of the flange is given. This gamma mo is 1.1, ये आपको अभी तक तो याद है. Gamma mb is 1.25, f for fe 410, fu is 410. These are the basic things you jot down at one corner of the sheet. Then we start with the numerical. The very first step is calculate the area required, base area. This is factorial load divided by 4.45 FCK, right? So this is 1700 into 10 raised to the power 3 divided by 9. So the area which is required is coming out to be this. You can also do the calculation in parallel. Just let me know if some calculations are wrong somewhere. So based upon this is important, right? You have to select the angle. Select the angle, right? We are presuming there is a bolted connection. It is 150 by 115 and 115. और एक चीज यहाँ पे रखने हैं याद आपको, मैं लिखने लगा हूँ यहाँ पे, always select an unequal angle. Always select an unequal angle with longer leg connected to the flange of the column or compression member. If this is your column here, right? This is the thickness of the flange, and angle जो हमने connect करना है वो unequal decide करना है, because more the length of the angle connected with the column, the lesser will be the thickness of the plate. So ये वाली length जो है, this length is 150 and this length is 115, right? The longer leg helps to reduce the thickness of the plate. So this is how, if अगर हम 150 by 150 ले लेंगे और by 15, तो ये वाली जो 115 required है, this will be the wastage of the material. So we are concerned with the longer length connected with the column. So ये चीज आपने ध्यान में रखनी है. First is that always select an unequal angle. And then connect the longer leg with the column. So this is important. Right. So now calculate the length. 350 जैसे अभी हमने डिस्कस किया था. This is 350. Then 2 into thickness of the gutter plate, जो हमने 16 mm यहाँ पे presume किया है, because minimum size of the gutter plate required is 16 mm, which is shall not be less than 16 mm. यहाँ पे हमने presume की है, so we can directly select with this 16 mm. उसको बाद में check कर लेंगे कि ये sufficient है कि नहीं. 2 into 115, this is length of the angle, right? ये वाली length. 2 into LA, 2 into LG, and then the overhang, right? The overhang, you can presume it to be somewhere 10 mm to 20 mm. This is also you have to remember, because we will be working out the length. लेंथ के हिसाब से फिर हम प्रेशर वर्कआउट करेंगे. अगर हमें लेंथ बढ़ाने की जरूरत पड़ी बाद में तो देन विल रिवाइज इट, बट फिलहाल हम इसको 10 to 15 mm. So I have taken it here as 10. This is assumed. This is LA. Thickness of the plate, gather plate is also taken as the minimum. So we have worked out, adding all these figures. So we have worked out this is 632. So we have, as per the calculation concerned, I have taken it as 640 mm, or you can to sound it like a good figure, you can always go for 650 mm. Otherwise, you can always go for 640 or 650. So now the width of the plate, total load जो ऊपर हमने कैलकुलेट किया था, right, divided by width of the plate, this is area, total area, then divided by the plate dimension selected, right? According to this, the width is coming out to 295, so I have taken it as 300. So ultimately, the plate that is required is 640 multiplied by 300. Now we have to check whether this plate size is sufficient or not, right? Then we have to check the plate load divided by the area of the plate that we have selected. The selected size is here. I have taken it as 650. 650 divided, multiplied with 350. So intensity that is coming out to be 8.717 Newton per mm square, and we have to check whether it is less than 9 or not, right? So it is just sufficient, and we are well within the dimensions. Now we have to check this dimension A, the C जो शुरू में हमने लिखा था. If you look at this page, this dimension, so this C we have to calculate, right? Because we need to calculate WC square by 2, and accordingly we need to check the thickness of the plate. So this is the design which is required to check the thickness of the plate, right? To check the thickness of the plate, we just look at this figure which is drawn on the right hand side. The total length is 650, right? उसमें से हमने माइनस कर दिया 350, मतलब यहाँ से देखना हमने, right? 350 का आधा, if you look at that, the whole figure is divided by 2, right? The 650 minus 350 minus thickness of the gusset plate, that's 260, and minus the overhang, right? So if we work out, this dimension is coming out to 119, and this is basically A, or you can also name it as C. So according to this is WC square by 2. W जो हमने यहाँ से लिए C square by 2, WC square or WA square by 2. This calculation is coming out, of bending moment is coming out to be 61,720.7 Newton meter, right? Now this is the bending moment, and this is required to calculate the thickness of the plate, right? Now if you look at this, bending moment, this is W square by 2, and bending moment, अभी आप इस पोर्शन को इसको रहने दें, इसको रहने दें, right? You start with this, equating using that formula. This is जो भी हमने लिया था 2.5. जस्ट अ मिनट, आप कैलकुलेट करें, इस फॉर्मूले को अप्लाई करें. आई थिंक सम कैलकुलेशंस गलत की हुई है यहाँ पे. You apply this formula 2.5 W gamma MO upon Fy. Just work it out. 2.5 into 8.717 into 1.1 divided by
सर 0.30 आ रहा है सर.
0.30. Just hold on. Sir, I think some calculations are wrong here. So this one is coming out to be this one, 0.30, because W, I think we have taken it in per meter, right? So we have to multiply it by like to convert it into millimeters. So this will be 30, 300 millimeter, or we can say it is, no, just a minute. Just hold on for 2-3 minutes. Okay, I'll be checking that formula that we are using, but for the timing, you just focus, because the formula base is that we have to create both the equation, like bending moment that we have calculated with the bending strength of the plate, right? This is what we had discussed in the when we had worked out this formula, right? This one. So for the timing, just I will revisiting this one. So, but इसका जो base है वो यही है कि we have to compare the bending moment of the at the critical section with the bending strength of the plate, right? So if you compare this is the bending moment, the bending strength of the plate. This is the bending moment that we have worked out, right? This is 61720 is the bending moment that we have worked it out, and this is the bending strength of the plate, right? That is 1.2 Fy upon gamma naught. These two factors are added over here, and this is basically Fy into section modulus, and section modulus is 1 into, that is BD squared by 6. So BD squared by 6, and when we work it out, this dimension of the thickness of the base plate, it comes out to be 36.85 meter. Right. So you just start with the basic process here, that we have to create the uh, bending or the moment of resistance or the bending moment at the critical section with the bending strength of the plate. So we do this one, and according to this, the thickness of the plate is coming out to be 36.85 mm. So we are taking it as 38 mm. Right? We cannot go for 37. Always go for even number. So using the thickness of the plate as 38 mm. So our size of the plate, which is coming out to be, is 650 into 300 into 38 mm. Right. So you can do kind of homework for this, that for the same design, without going for the gutter plate, if you check the size of the base plate, it shall be much more than this, right? That is the help that we have taken. With the help of gutter plate, we are able to reduce the thickness of the base plate. Now, using the nominal the bolts, 22 to 24 bolts as mentioned. The strength in shingles here, this is the formula that we have been using, 0.7 into area of the bolt. This FU, then under the divided by gamma MO, partial safety factor, right? So this is 6.5. This is bolt value. Bearing का हम calculate नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि bearing में ज़्यादा आ जाता है, जैसे KB वाला उसमें question की length बढ़ जाएगी, so we are not calculating strength of the bolt in bearing, right? So strength of the bolt in shear is this one. Total load, because the total load is to be transferred through the both the plates, on one on right side, another one on the left side. So this has been divided by 2, right? Divided by the bolt value. The total number of bolts that are coming out as per calculation is 40, and we have to evenly distribute the bolts, right? So these are 40 numbers. So all these bolts are connected here. ये वाले जो bolt हैं, these are the 14 number of bolts are to be shown here, which are connected with the column, right? And that nominal diameter of nominal bolts are provided on the along the length of the bolt. वो उसका number जो है equally जितने bolt जहाँ पे हैं 14 है, तो rest of the bolts are to be shown over here. Provide 14 number of bolts, 24 on each side. Use another 6 number of bolts, 20 that to connect the gutter plate. 6 यहाँ पे किए हैं, 6 यहाँ पे किए, 6 से 12 और 2 यहाँ पे आ गए, 12 या 14 या 16. This is the topic. The simple question. We shall be revisiting this numerical, and also one more numerical which is to be connected with the help of welding, and that portion we shall be starting with the after the your ST2, right? जैसे पहले भी अनाउंस किया कि जो आपका सिलेबस रहेगा ST1 में, जो अपने लास्ट वेडनेसडे तक किया है, that is the design of the base plate, slab base type, वहाँ तक ही रहेगा. So we shall be revisiting there, because there is one more numerical which is required as far as the welding connection is concerned, and also one question along यहाँ पे हम moment को भी consider करते हैं, right? अभी इसको आप just for information sake आप इसको ऐसे ही रखें, इसको हम revisit करेंगे after your ST2, right? So there's another announcement that we shall be having doubt session starting next week. कम से कम 2 doubt session हम रखेंगे after the Dashera, right? After the Dashera is over, we shall be having doubt session. That schedule shall be shared, and possibly we will have one doubt session on Tuesday and another one on Thursday for my subject. 2 session doubt पे रखेंगे. You start preparing as per the syllabus for your ST2. Then you have one full week to go for before your ST2 examination, right? So be ready with your question. This portion, the gazette plate वाला जो हम revisit करेंगे after your ST2, and also the rest of the portion that is there in your syllabus. So with this, I am just closing. This one question जो कृतिका ने पूछा था, I'll be sending you the answer on your WhatsApp group. ठीक है?
ठीक सर.
Right. Let me confirm with that process. उसके बाद. Thank you. Any questions from anybody? Right.